I just talked to Kanye's hacker, the guy who hacked the Ye Spotify page and put the cool beats up there. I just talked to him on Instagram. Today we're going to go through the conversation that I've had in the Instagram DMs with him, his reasons for doing this, the way he did it, and what we can learn about Kanye's new album from this. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So y'all remember yesterday we talked about this hack, this uploading to new songs to the Ye Spotify account, because Ye they obviously have vultures out, and on their Spotify this new song appeared, Cool Beat 1. We didn't know what this was. It was a trash beat, to be honest, but then on the cover of that song we had a Instagram account linked to this, Produce or Prod YS Group, and then you could go to their Instagram account, and they also had, for example, a story up where they were hinting at a release date for Ye on December 1st, which would be this Friday. This obviously made the rounds, and people were saying this is trolling, so people were saying this is secret Kanye stuff. I can confirm now this is trolling. But I actually talked to the guy. We're going to go through the chat conversations right now because there's some interesting stuff about this. What I do want to clarify, I don't condone people trolling Kanye, because this might lead to him delaying the album even further. It kind of does injustice to the whole process they've had to put the album out, all the effort they put in, and it's just unfair to the fans. But I still thought that it was pretty interesting to take a look behind the scenes, and it was kind of torn to release this video, but I guess we're doing it because I just want to give y'all some perspective on this and what this really was, and not to get anybody's hopes up that this is actually Kanye doing it. So let's take a look at the chat conversation. So you might have seen yesterday, I also posted this on my Instagram story. The guy actually shouted me out in his Instagram story. He posted my video on there that I dropped yesterday, which you've likely seen if you're not watching this one. And he said that he was always watching my videos back when Utopia was dropping, and I kind of felt honored because it's crazy to see that this account that like all these big pages were picking up is now shouting me out. So that was kind of a plus for me. But after that, we kind of talked for a little bit, and here's the stuff that we said. So the first thing that I asked him was, so how did you get your stuff on Kanye's page? And he then replied by saying really simple stuff. You were onto something in that video, but I also have access to the SFA. Now, what I was onto in the video was him abusing the system that while a Spotify account is pretty new, you can just upload the music to the name of the account through your distributor, and sometimes it might get mixed up and Spotify then needs to come in and clean it all up. So that might be the process he's referring to. He also said, I won't troll with beats, though the final thing I'll do November 30th, so in 3 days, Cool Beats the finale featuring Cool Beats 1 through 5, so he's planning to drop more. My info about the release date is from SFA, but it could be a placeholder date. The misspelling was trolling though, I thought it was funny. So this all means that he had access to the Spotify for Artists. I didn't know that acronym either that people use this, but I mean, it makes sense. And that was the reason why he could upload stuff on there as well. And the interesting part then was that he could also see the release date, but I asked him again, what do you mean by having access to the SFA, Spotify for Artists? And so then I confirmed this, so you had access to the account, Ye Spotify for Artists? And he said, yeah. And then I asked, is the album listed there as December 1st? And he said, yeah, but saying that this is Ye, that could be a placeholder. He also then gave me a screenshot of the Spotify for Artists, and he said I couldn't show this because that might lead to him, getting in more trouble, but I can tell y'all that you can see the album right here with a slightly modified album cover, and it says it was pitched on November 24th to playlists, and it would be coming out December 1st, but as he said, that could be a placeholder because it's Kanye, so really don't take this for any sort of real confirmation, but it says December 1st as a release date on the Spotify for Artists. I can just not show you all the screenshot, but I can really guarantee you it says December 1st. But as I said, that's not even like whoa, the crazy leak. It's just probably just a placeholder, so it's nothing even special. And then obviously I asked him, I mean, in this case it's off the record, but he later allowed me to show this, why are you trolling? Because I also obviously don't condone the behavior of trolling and even maybe getting the album delayed by this sort of behavior. And he said, I thought it was funny. The Ye community is a mixed bag of people that have humor and people that don't. And I mean, that is true. And I mean, he said that even the misspelling was intentional because he wanted to troll. And yeah, he thought it was funny. That's usually how it always starts when people troll. And yeah, I'm really torn between this. I mean, I've told him this. I said that I'm kind of torn because I don't support the troll necessarily, but I'll find a way to communicate that. So that is what I'm trying to do all video long, because I don't want to, you know, just put this out there and then celebrate the troller. But I also thought it was interesting to get some sort of behind the scenes perspective on this. And I kind of appreciate it from his side as well for giving me this exclusive look behind the scenes. So that's kind of the situation I'm in. And he said, yeah, that's fair. I wasn't really expecting this response. It was just me and a couple of homies messing around. And that is, you know, exactly what I'm saying. That's always how it starts. And he said, LOL, yeah, that's why it's misspelled and stuff. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously, obviously. I don't support leaks being posted and stuff, which is why I made beats in 2 minutes. So he says even he himself, who's trolling the entire Kanye community, doesn't even support the leaks himself. That's why he made those beats that were then posted on there, the cool beats, in like 2 minutes, because that's why they're so trash. And then I asked him one more thing, and I said, how did you get access to the SFA? And he said, it's complicated, it's pretty obvious, but I don't want to specify. It could lead to more dangerous behavior like account vandalism. And so what I think he's saying is that it's easy to upload stuff. He even clarified this. He said, to clarify this, you are right, it's super easy to just upload on an artist profile. The hacking I did was getting into the SFA. And this is what I mean. It's pretty easy to just upload your music by abusing the system of uploading your song to that name, to the artist account name, which was Yane $, and the account just recently being verified. It's Spotify not, you know, overlooking it. So that's probably how he uploaded the stuff. And then the hacking he did, he couldn't specify because that might lead to more vandalism, which I respect, which, you know, at least he's going about it in a conscious way and is not just, you know, putting the login to Kanye's Spotify for Artists out there. So I kind of respect that, even though, as I said, I don't support the trolling necessarily in its entirety. But he said the only hacking he did was kind of logging into the Spotify for Artists. So this whole thing is a troll. It's not Kanye. It's not some sort of master plan. This is actually just a guy with his homies messing around, dropping some beats on Kanye's Spotify account and on Apple Music. Now, I think this will all get removed pretty soon. Maybe by the time you're watching this, it's already taken down from all of the streaming platforms, so it might not even be relevant anymore. But I think the most important takeaway from this is that it is a troll. It's somebody that just abused the system a little bit, uploaded his beats. He said that he will continue for 3 more days. Maybe I'll try to talk to him to get him out of that, but you know, I can't control the guy. So let's see what happens. Let's see what this means for the album. I hope it doesn't get delayed because of that, because then that would just be unfair and to the fans, and I would just be mad. So bro, don't delay this, man. So that's everything we got for today, this kind of exclusive interview with the hacker. I really appreciate him talking to me. That's all I got to say as well. As I said, I don't support the trolling, but I wanted to give you all a behind the scenes look at what was happening over the past 48 hours when it comes to the Spotify profile. Now, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Do you think that the guy is just having some fun? Do you think this will lead to more serious complications further down the line? I have some sort of, I kind of fear that, to be honest. But let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.